Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Franchise Pearson, and welcome again to my channel. It is July 22nd of 2024, 1:48 in the p.m. So yes, arguably, Mrs. Kamala Harris, her first active day, right? As President of the United States, right? Like it or not. Yeah, she spoke on the grounds of the Washington, D.C. She talked about the beautiful achievements of Mr. Senior Commander-in-Chief Biden, how he's resting and getting better and be back on the campaign trail soon. But Miss Harris was celebrating the NCAA, and she welcomed him to the White House. Well, I'm going to decode that for you because it appears to me the 5 C's are speaking. We got 2 things right here I looked at. Misericordia, baseball, and Colorado. Notice the Colorado, the mountains of Colorado, right? Kind of reminds me of the pyramids, though. Don't get into that. And notice she's got on the black and white. Stay in the middle, control both sides, which is what? Democrat and Republican. We also see black and white there. Oh yeah. So let's go forward.
I want to thank you for all you do to support these extraordinary student athletes. And it is good to be here with so many leaders, including, of course, members of Congress, members of our administration, and our extraordinary athletes. Our president, Joe Biden, wanted to be here today. He is feeling much better and recovering fast, and he looks forward to getting back on the road. And I wanted to say a few words about our president. Joe Biden's legacy of accomplishment over the past 3 years is unmatched in modern history. In one term, he has already, yes, you may clap. In one term, he has already surpassed the legacy of most presidents who have served 2 terms in office. And I first came to know President Biden through his son, Beau. We worked together as attorneys general in our states. And back then, Beau would often tell me stories about his dad.
You know, wow, she mentioned that. I've been pointing out in several of my videos, well, a few, that Joe's demise will be in relation to Beau Biden's death date. And yeah, I had a few scenarios with that, and I was, almost 7 days off from the days that Biden actually announced. But people, when I tell you, I've been doing this decoding for a long time and seeing trends. I see trends that people ascend when someone dies. And I also see, in relation to that person who died, then that family member descends later on. And the numbers usually speak to it. Speaking of speaking, I forgot to mention the red and black right there. To me, that means sacrifice. Do you think they orchestrate these ceremonies like this? I think they do. And if she's got on the black, then that's probably white there too, right? It seems more like a funeral, doesn't it? Just put it out there. Because something's going to go down very soon. You're going to timestamp this video. Now check this out. There's that name. And there it is there. It's 84 in reverse reduction. Who was born August 4th? That would be Barack Obama. Is that coincidence? I said, is that coincidence? So next, let's look at this here. The National Collegiate Athletes Association. She was honoring them today. Theodore Roosevelt is the founder. March 31st. Maybe we'll decode that. We'll see. March 31st, 1906. If we take March 31st, they already had a birthday, so we make it 2025. Subtracted from July 22nd, which is today's date, she honored them. The difference is 36. So 36 weeks from now, 3/6 is 666. They'll have a birthday. Is that coincidence? Are they speaking? Pearson, why do you ask? Check this out. One of the athletes behind her had on the Colorado shirt, right? Colorado. Okay. Colorado came into existence, a part of our union, August 1st, 1876. August 1st. Isn't that 8-1? Isn't Joe Biden 81 years old? Is that coincidence? Wow. Her first speech as acting president, quote unquote, however you want to look at it. Colorado's behind her. And August 1st comes up. Come on, man. Are these coordinated like this? Then look at this. This is what I showed the other day. Joe's birthday was 11/20 of 2023. Subtracted from yesterday where he retired. He said he's leaving the White House. That date was 7/21 of 2024. The difference is 8 months and 1 day. That's 81. Joe Biden, 81. Just like Colorado, 81. Man, I'm telling you, is this coincidence? It's all coincidence? And go back in my videos, you'll see I predicted this date. I said 7/20, but check it out. You take the 7/20, you get 80. But what I did, I included the end date, and I came up at 81. So basically, I was still right. But check this out. Kamala's birthday is October 20th of 1964. If you take her birthday coming up, August 20th of 2024, subtracted from today's date, which she celebrated the NCAA, the difference is 24. 2 months and 4 weeks. The 24th letter of the alphabet is X. Is that coincidence? Now let's go back. Let's pull up Theodore Roosevelt, see what we get. Shall we? Theodore Roosevelt? Theodore Roosevelt was what number president?
According to Wikipedia, Theodore Roosevelt Jr.,
So he's
October 7th, 1858 to January 6th.
He's the 26th president. October 27th, 1958 to January 6th of 1999. Often referred to as Teddy or TR, was an American political soldier, conservationist, historian, naturalist. Wow. He was in there from 1901 to 1909. Interesting. Let's look up his death date. January 6, 1919. January 6, 1919. Let's see. January. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Are you thinking like I'm thinking? Is that crazy? You know what I'm thinking? I'll get back to that. So let's look at this again. Let's pull this way over here. This might be interesting, people. Let's see what we got here, if anything. His death date, 1/6. You know what happened recently on that day, so let's see. January 6, 1919, subtracted from 7/22, which is today. That's 105 years with 622. Let's bring this up to date. 2022, nothing there. 23, that's 80 weeks and 3 days. 24, we get 622. And if it's 25, that make more sense. Oh my God, there it is. Look at that. Isn't that something? Look at that, people. Teddy Roosevelt's birthday, you bring it up to date. Remember, his birthday, his death date is January 6th. Wow. January 6th. If you take January 6th and make it 2025, because that's his next birthday, right? Subtracted from today's date where Kamala Harris spoke, you get 24 weeks. That's X. I said that's X. And what makes it more interesting is this. Look at that date. Because something happened on that date back in the day. I am Friendship Pearson. If you find this work interesting, thumbs up, share it. It's only a matter of time, people. Trump and Biden will be leaving. They'll be leaving. We'll have social unrest, we'll have adjustment. They're not the real people, in my humble opinion. They're just actors. And what's going to happen is going to change our climate, our social order. The powers want social unrest. These are serpent people who are taking over the land. Satan said, I want to be like the Most High. You think he was kidding? No, he's not. He's serious. And he has to come through the system. Trust me, he has to come through the system, which means he has to control the black and the white, both Republican and Democratic Party. I know it might be hard to wrap your mind around it, but it is what it is. This is how these powers play. This is how they do a takeover. I'm Friendship Pearson. Have a beautiful day.